If Macho Man Randy Savage was a fish, he would definitely be an Electric Blue Jack Dempsey Cichlid. That's right, brothers, the most electrifying, stunning fish in all history. Alright, so maybe my Macho Man Randy Savage impersonation isn't quite on point, but still, this fish is banging. I am actually pretty excited to do this video because I personally love the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey Cichlid. I had him in the past with great failure. That's why I feel confident that I can bring you this video so that you don't make the mistakes I did. I'm gonna use the stuff I've learned over the years with the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey Cichlid to one day do a big old monster gangster tank, but maybe you guys are ready to do that right now. So here's a little bit of what I've learned. Hopefully it helps you. Cichlid. Jack Dempsey, aggressiveness, right? Not really. It's actually really docile. It's extremely docile. They are nowhere near as aggressive as the Jack Dempseys, the regular Jack Dempseys that you buy. I made a mistake of buying 3 Electric Blue Jack Dempseys at $20 a piece and 1 regular Jack Dempsey at $5 way back in the day, just to have that one $5 fish kill $60 worth of fish almost immediately. I will never make that mistake again. There's a gene out there in the wild that comes in some wild Jack Dempsey, regular Jack Dempseys. It's a blue gene where it throws out this really blue. At any rate, the reason why I'm telling you this is because you basically keep breeding these blue genes until you get the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey. And the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey comes out very mild-mannered. Oddly enough, I got a pink Jack Dempsey that was way more aggressive than any Jack Dempsey I ever had, blue or regular. So that's a little weird dynamic. So if you're worried about aggression, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't worry about the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey's aggression. As far as cichlids go, it's way down there. Way down there. If you have one Jack Dempsey, I know some people might be like, me. I happen to like 40 breeders for like one Jack Dempsey. Even a breeding pair of Jack Dempseys, I'd be cool with one if you're breeding it with purpose. But if you're having a display tank with your Electric Blue Jack Dempsey, definitely get yourself 55. You'll see a lot more movement out of them and all that stuff, but a 55 is fair, and for both the owner of the fish and the fish, it's not too expensive. You can find them pretty much anywhere. I've even seen 3 that I was looking at them. I was like, okay, yeah, they're all right. But definitely 2 and a 55 if you had a male and female. So, like I said, the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey is a little bit on the timid side. So you're gonna want to have places, as far as decor goes, you're gonna want to have places where your Electric Blue can chill. Those terracotta pots, flower pots turn on their side, do great. People have been using those forever. You really, it doesn't look bad in your tank, to be honest with you. You're gonna want to have maybe some fake plants, some driftwood or stuff for it to get behind. Once they get a little bit bigger, they'll be more out and about, but they're always gonna need their little woosah place, you know what I mean? Some place they could decompress and grab their pressure points. As far as water parameters go, there's nothing special. For the most part, anywhere between 6 and 8 in that range. So let's shoot for 7, give or take 5. You know what I mean? Or 10, give or take 10. I have never seen a Jack Dempsey Cichlid have pH issues as far as like the water's concerned. It's just, don't worry about pH, for real, don't. And of course, this goes without saying, but it's weird that people say it goes without saying and then they say it. This goes without saying, but you know, ammonia 0, nitrite 0, and nitrate as low as possible as you can get it. Temperature anywhere in, and I'm gonna give you a very wide range so you don't have to stress so much about temperature. Anywhere between 75 and 85. In there, for real, they'll be happy. Shoot for 80, high 70s. When it comes to food, feeding Electric Blue Jack Dempseys, you're gonna wanna be tempted to color enhancement food and all that stuff. I don't think they need it. Their brilliant color is natural. They don't really need any specific foods, but if you was gonna give them a food, you wanna give them for me, a pellet food is the best. Something well-rounded. Let the meaty side be up there, high 40s. You know what I mean? As far as the protein goes, you're gonna want to have, you know, a nice level of protein versus vegetation, and most cichlid pellets provide that already. Of course, you could drop some frozen in there as a treat. They always like that. Trying to find a male and female electric blue Jack Dempseys, it's a little bit tricky until they get a certain size. So with a regular Jack Dempsey, a female will have more blue on its cheeks than the male. Well, with the electric blue Jack Dempsey, everything's blue, so that don't really apply. So really the best way to tell if you have a male or female is wait till they get to a certain size, which I would probably say is about 3 inches, to be honest with you. And then you'll start seeing streamers on their dorsal fin and the anal fin. Once it starts getting longer and pointier, then you pretty much can judge whether it's male or female. But ultimately, until they start breeding, is really, I don't know of another way to tell. At least that's me. You know what I mean? That's just me. I don't know everything, but that's just me. And while we're talking about, you know, their size and how long it is, electric blue Jack Dempseys grow slower than a regular Jack Dempsey. They grow about 1.5 inches a year. They're supposed to get on paper the same size as a Jack Dempsey, which is you know, 8 to 10 inches. Honestly, I've never seen an electric blue Jack Dempsey bigger than 8 inches. They tend to grow slower and a little bit smaller than the regular Jack Dempsey. As the years progress, I assume that that's gonna you know, be a, you know, as the fish, the bloodline gets a little stronger, I'm thinking that it's gonna be a little bit more normalized, where they get about the same as a regular Jack. But because of the inbreeding that goes on with the line of the electric blue Jack Dempsey, they don't grow as fast and they don't grow as large, at least in my experience. Breeding electric blue Jack Dempseys is the same as breeding any other Jack Dempsey, for the most part any other Central American cichlid. But if you plan on breeding electric blue Jack Dempseys with another electric blue Jack Dempsey, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but a lot of the problems that come along with the electric blue Jack Dempsey is from not having a wild or regular Jack Dempsey blood within it. So I would prefer, like if I was looking to buy a Jack Dempsey and somebody told me I got a male and a female Jack Dempsey, electric blue Jack Dempsey, and I got a male electric blue Jack Dempsey and a regular Jack Dempsey, I would actually go for the one that was 50-50. That 50-50 pair, they're gonna throw out multiple different colors. You know, some are gonna be blue, some are gonna be regular, some of them are gonna be regular with the ability to throw out a blue gene in it later on. But I would go for a blue one from that one, just because that regular female's genes will strengthen, make the electric blue Jack Dempsey that you have healthier, stronger, be able to fight off a lot more infections. It'll probably grow, body-wise, it'll probably grow more of what a Jack Dempsey should look like. Whereas if you had the 2 electric blue Jack Dempseys and they had fry and you grabbed one of those, unless you got them big enough that you can tell, you're probably gonna run into some issues with the growth rate. You might run into issues with them acclimating, you know, stress level. They might be more susceptible to being stressed out. They may be a little bit more sicklier. Their body may not grow quite as defined as a regular Jack Dempsey. I've noticed that electric blue Jack Dempseys have more of a elongated snout than a regular Jack Dempsey, that the head has a smooth curvature to it. The electric blues have more of an elongated snout. If you like that, then great. You know the old saying that mutt dogs are like the strongest, best dog, they live forever? It's kind of the same thing. The mix of genes in there is actually a plus. Hey, first of all, let me thank you for making it to this part of the video. If you are all the way at the end of the video, then clearly you found it enjoyable, entertaining, and informative. If you would like to see more, I'm gonna leave a couple of videos here. One is to a playlist and the other one's to a video that you might like just as much as you like this one.